Hello everybody, and welcome back. Welcome back indeed to question number 23 on the grade 11 multiple choice contest from the year 2002. That's right, it's the Fermat paper. Question number 23, so let's jump right into it. What does question 23 have to say? The integers from 1 to 9 are listed on a blackboard. If an additional m8s and k9s are added to the list, the average of all the numbers in the list is 7.3. The value of k plus m is... Okay. So, we have the integers 1 to 9 already worked out. So that's already 9 numbers that are on the board. Then we add in m numbers and k numbers. So now in total, we have 9 plus m plus k numbers. And we can also work out a formula for the total value, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, all the way up to 9. That's 45. And plus m times 8 plus k times 9. If we divide that by the number of numbers, we get 7.3. And this should be enough to work out the value of k plus m. Maybe not enough to work out k or m by themselves, but certainly enough to work out k plus m. Okay, so we're going to use the function for average. So a total number of the numbers, or total of all the numbers divided by the number of the numbers is equal to the average. So let's jump straight to the notepad. By the way, for any of you who are wondering, I did figure out the function from the last question. F of x is x squared plus 3x. I did that by working out, I took a look at first differences. So f of 1 is 4, f of 2 is 10, that's a difference of 6, and then we have a difference of 8, and then a difference of 10. So the first differences are going up by 2s, tells me it's a quadratic function, and then just a little fiddling around got me x squared plus 3x. And you can see it does work. Anyway, enough about the other question. We're going to use the equation for the average. The average is total over number of numbers. Well, the total is 1 plus 2 plus 3 all the way up to 9 plus m8s plus k9s. And the number of numbers, well, there's 9 of them to start with. Then we add in m8s and k9s. Okay. Now we can simplify this a little bit. The top is going to be 45. You need to grab a calculator and double check that, although if you've been doing math for a long time, you start to know the formulas or recognize certain sums of numbers. And the sum of the first 3, first 4, all the way up to first 10 numbers, first 10 natural numbers, is something that I just have memorized by now. Okay? There's also a formula for it, 9 times 9 plus 1 over 2, but that's not important right now. m8 plus k9, and that's really the only simplification we can make right now. But we are told that this is 7.3. Okay, now I don't like having a decimal in here when I clearly have a fraction of the 45 plus m8 plus k9, so I'm actually going to write this as 73 over 10. This is a personal preference. If this turns out to help me solve it, fantastic. But so if these are equal, what we can do is we can cross multiply. We can multiply both sides by 10 times 9 plus m plus k. And we'll be left with 10 times 45 plus m8 plus k9 is equal to 73 times 9 plus m plus k. All right. So we get 450 plus 80m plus 90k is 73 times 9. I don't know what that is off the top of my head. 657 plus 73m plus 73k. All right. What else can we do here? I don't like that I don't have an expression for m plus k. That is the thing that I want, is an expression for m plus k. So, well, let's rearrange. Let's bring we want 80m minus 73m plus 90k minus 73k. We'll have all that on one side. And 657 minus 450 on the other side. So that's a difference of 207. And we'll have 7 m's left over here plus 17k's left over here. All right. Now the question is, where do we go from here? Well, I'm at a bit of a loss, so let's just double check. Was there any other information we were given? Average of all numbers on the list is 7.3. Additional M8s and K9s are added. Nothing really left over here. So, we just jump back to the notepad. I want m plus k by itself, so what I'm thinking of doing is taking out a 7 and m plus k, and I'll be left with 10k over here. So now I'm looking for a multiple of 7, a multiple of 10 adding up to 207. That's what I'm looking at right now. I don't think there's a whole lot else to do other than try different values of k. So I'll make a little chart k. 207 minus 10k, that should be equal to 7m plus k. From there I can divide that number by 7 and work out what m is. So if I divide it by 7, I'll get m plus k, and then I subtract off k. So incidentally, this is m plus k right here. So if I had had 1, I'd have 197. I doubt that that's going to be divisible by 7, but let's find out. It's not. That's okay. So, nothing we can do here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm only going to do the first 7. Just because we're dividing by 7. If none of these give us a hit, then we're going to have a serious problem. So, 187 here, 177, 167, 157, 147, and 137. One of these should be a hit. So 187 divided by 7, that's not a number, and so we're not going to get m as a number. 177 divided by 7, no dice. 167 divided by 7, still nothing to write home about. 157 divided by 7, come on, it's got to work sometime. Are we really going all the way down to 6? 147 divided by 7, there we go. 21. And if 6 plus m is 21, then m must be 15. Let's just double check. 137, is that going to work? It shouldn't, and it doesn't. So it looks like k being 6 worked out just fine. What I suspect is if I were to keep going with this, I get the next one that'll work will probably be k is 13. So if I do k is 13, then I'll get 77 here. And that'll be 11. But k is 13, so 13 plus m has to be 11. M is going to be negative 2. We can't write down negative 2 8s on the blackboard, so that's obviously nonsense right there. Apart from that, we'd have 2 different possible answers as to what k plus m is, and that doesn't work so well in a multiple choice environment. So our final answer is going to be 21, because we're asked not what m is or what k is, but what m plus k is. And there it is, B21. Even though we can't actually say how many K's and M's were added. So what did I say, B? There it is. So that finishes off question number 23. We still have questions number 24 and 25 to go. We're going to take a look at question number 24 in the next video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.